Welcome to Omo Valley, Ethiopia. In this video, we're exploring one of the most captivating and diverse regions in the world. From its unique cultures to breathtaking landscapes, Omo Valley offers a truly unforgettable experience. Today, we're counting down the 4 best places you must visit here. Whether you're an adventurer, a history buff, or simply someone seeking beauty, these spots are sure to leave you in awe. So, let's dive in and discover the wonders of Omo Valley together. 4. Mursi Village. The Mursi are an indigenous ethnic group residing in the Omo Valley of southwestern Ethiopia, a region that is home to various other tribes, including the Hamar, Karo, and Surma. The Mursi tribe, known for its unique cultural practices and distinct way of life, has gained international attention due to their striking body modifications and close relationship with their environment. The Mursi people live primarily in the lowland areas of the Omo Valley, which is situated in the southern part of Ethiopia. This area is characterized by dry, arid conditions, with seasonal flooding from the Omo River. The Mursi people live in an isolated environment, in small villages made of mud huts or thatched roof homes, which are typically scattered across the landscape. The area is relatively remote and underdeveloped, with the people depending heavily on agriculture, livestock, and trade for sustenance. One of the most iconic aspects of Mursi culture is their elaborate body modification practices, especially the use of lip plates. Mursi women are famous for inserting large clay or wooden plates into their lower lips. The size of the plate is seen as a symbol of beauty and social status. The process of inserting the lip plate begins at a young age, with a small hole being pierced in the lower lip. Over time, larger plates are inserted to stretch the lip further. It is a rite of passage for Mursi girls and marks their transition into adulthood. Mursi men are known for their elaborate body scarification and the practice of painting their bodies with natural pigments like ochre. This form of body art is used for both aesthetic and ritual purposes, signifying personal achievements, status, and identity within the tribe. Men also traditionally wear leather clothing, which is often adorned with beads and other decorative elements. The Mursi tribe is also known for its music and dance. They use drums, flutes, and other traditional instruments during their cultural celebrations, which often include music, dancing, and singing. These performances are central to their festivals, including those held to mark important events like harvests, religious ceremonies, and rites of passage. 3. Hamar Village. The Hamar tribe is one of the prominent ethnic groups in the Omo Valley of southwestern Ethiopia. Known for their rich cultural heritage, unique customs, and striking traditions, the Hamar people are among the many indigenous groups living in this remote and arid region. The Hamar community has captured the interest of anthropologists and travelers alike due to their complex social structures, ceremonies, and colorful, distinctive clothing and adornments. The Hamar people inhabit the southwestern part of Ethiopia, mainly along the banks of the Omo River and the surrounding lowlands in the Omo Valley. The Hamar tribe is primarily pastoral, with cattle being at the center of their economic, social, and cultural life. Cattle provide milk, meat, and hides, and they are considered the most important form of wealth. The Hamar people are also skilled in agriculture, with the cultivation of sorghum, millet, and beans being common in the fertile areas of the Omo Valley. Marriage is an important social institution among the Hamar people, and it plays a central role in shaping the tribe's customs. In the Hamar community, a man's wealth is often measured by the number of cattle he owns, and these are used as bride price to marry a woman. The more cattle a man has, the more prestigious his marriage is considered. Women, on the other hand, are responsible for various domestic tasks, including cooking and managing the household. The Hamar practice polygyny, meaning that a man can have multiple wives, depending on his wealth and social standing. Marriages are often arranged by the families, and bride price is paid in the form of cattle. In the case of divorce, the cattle paid as the bride price are often returned to the man who paid them. A fascinating aspect of Hamar marriage customs is the practice of bull jumping. A young man must prove his strength and bravery by jumping over a line of cattle in a ceremonial rite. This act is seen as a rite of passage into adulthood and marks the young man's readiness for marriage. The bull jumping ceremony is one of the most significant and celebrated events in Hamar culture. This ritual is performed by young men to prove their strength, courage, and readiness for adulthood. During the ceremony, the young man must jump over a line of cows, which are arranged side by side, without touching the ground. The bull jumping ritual is tied to marriageability and social status, and successful completion of the ceremony grants the young man the right to marry and become a full adult member of society. The ceremony is an important social event that involves the entire community. It is accompanied by singing, dancing, and feasting, and the village's women often participate by cheering and performing traditional dances. The ritual is highly symbolic, representing the transition from boyhood to manhood and the assumption of adult responsibilities, such as marriage and leadership roles. 2. Dassanech Village. The Dassanech tribe, also known as the Dassanech or Dassanech, is one of the many ethnic groups living in the Omo Valley in southern Ethiopia. This ethnic group is part of the Cushitic language family, and their history, culture, and lifestyle are shaped by the arid environment of the region, the Omo River, and their interactions with neighboring tribes. The Dassanech people, who primarily live in the lower Omo Valley, are pastoralists and agriculturalists who have developed a unique cultural identity, deeply rooted in their relationship with the land and the animals they rely on. The Dassanech people have a patriarchal social structure, with men holding leadership roles and women primarily responsible for domestic duties. The community's social organization is built around extended families and clans, with each clan having its own leaders and elders who maintain the social order and settle disputes. These elders are highly respected for their wisdom and serve as decision-makers in the tribe. The Dassanech are pastoralists, raising cattle, goats, sheep, and camels. These animals are essential for their survival, providing milk, meat, hides, and even a form of currency for trade. The cattle are of particular importance in the Dassanech culture, symbolizing wealth, status, and fertility. As is common in many African pastoralist societies, herding is primarily the responsibility of the men, although women also play an important role in herding smaller animals like goats and sheep. The Dassanech people are known for their distinctive clothing and body adornments. Traditional dress includes brightly colored beads, necklaces, bracelets, and earrings, which are worn by both men and women as symbols of wealth, status, and beauty. The jewelry often consists of intricate beadwork and metal, with cowrie shells being a common decoration. Men and women alike wear animal hides and leather clothing, with women typically donning skirts made from animal skin or woven fibers. The clothing is decorated with beads and sometimes feathers, creating a colorful and ornate appearance. Body modification, such as scarification, is also a part of Dassanech culture. The women of the tribe may have scars or markings that indicate their status or achievements within the community. 1. Omo National Park. Omo National Park is one of Ethiopia's most remote and rugged national parks, located in the southwestern part of the country, within the Omo River Basin. This park is an essential part of Ethiopia's conservation efforts and plays a critical role in protecting the rich biodiversity of the Omo Valley. With its breathtaking landscapes, diverse wildlife, and cultural significance, Omo National Park is one of the last wildernesses in the country and remains relatively untouched by human development. While the Omo Valley is culturally significant, the park's proximity to these tribal lands means that there are some interactions between the people and the wildlife. The local populations depend on the river for water and the surrounding lands for grazing livestock. However, the park also helps protect these indigenous cultures and their environment, which remain largely untouched by large-scale agricultural development. Omo National Park's flora is highly diverse, ranging from dense woodlands to savanna grasslands and riverine forests. The Omo River itself creates lush riverbanks that support dense vegetation, including trees such as acacias, ebony, and fig trees. These riverine forests provide crucial habitat for a variety of animal species. In contrast, the park's more arid regions are home to thorny shrubs and scrubland vegetation that is adapted to the dry conditions. The combination of riverine and arid ecosystems makes Omo National Park unique in its vegetation. Thanks for joining us on this incredible journey through the 4 best places in Omo Valley, Ethiopia. We hope you're inspired to explore this stunning region for yourself and experience its rich culture and natural beauty. If you enjoyed the video, don't forget to hit that like button, subscribe, and turn on the notification bell so you never miss out on more travel adventures. Let us know in the comments what spots you'd love to visit the most. Until next time, happy travels!